Good morning, student. Today we are going to learn a new lesson. So let's learn about the lesson. So before going to learn about the lesson, I want to ask you a question. Where do we live? We live on Earth. You know Earth? Yes. Earth is the third planet of our solar system. So then, once again I am going to ask you, how many planets are there in our solar system? So the answer is 8 planets. What are that? They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So today we are going to read about Jupiter, the giant planet. So what is the number of the Jupiter? It is 5th. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. So the 5th planet is Jupiter, and today we are going to read about Jupiter. So let's learn. Jupiter, the 5th planet from the Sun, is the largest planet in our solar system. It is so big that if we will put 1000 Earth, then the size of the Earth could easily fit inside it. If it were a hollow ball, which one? If Jupiter is just like a hollow or empty, just like a ball, empty ball, then more than 1000 planets, the size of the Earth could easily fit inside it. Jupiter, the planet, is about 400 miles away from the Sun. So this distance of the Sun and Jupiter is 400 miles. And it takes Jupiter about 12 Earth years to orbit around the Sun. This Jupiter is a giant planet, and it is a ball of gases and liquids. And around the Jupiter, colorful clouds are there to make outer atmosphere, and these clouds are pushed by the strong winds that can blow as hard as 400 miles an hour. So see, हमारे जो धरती में फनी, हुडहुड ये जैसे आता है, तितली जैसे, हरिकेन सब आता है, तो यहाँ पे जितना हवा चलता है उससे भी और तेज है, 400 miles an hour. That's much more forceful than the worst hurricanes on the earth. And do you know how many moons are there on Jupiter? Jupiter has 79 moons. And our Earth has just only one moon, but Jupiter has 79 moons. Though scientists are still evaluating recent discoveries, and the number might change. The number might change. It may be 80, 85 or 100. So the scientists are still evaluating, and their numbers might change. And among these 79 moons, the 4 largest moons are Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto. Io has active volcanoes. In fact, it has even more volcanoes activity than the Earth. So from our Earth, Io has more active volcanoes. Europa, another moon out of 79. So low Europa. Europa is covered with ice. And scientists believe that this layer of frozen water is more than 60 miles thick in some places. Then came Callisto. Callisto has more craters, big holes than any other moon in our solar system. After that, Ganymede. Ganymede is Jupiter's largest moon and it is even bigger than the planet of Mercury. तो ये क्या है? Ganymede. ये इतना बड़ा है ये मून कि ये मर्क्यूरी प्लैनेट से भी ज़्यादा बड़ा है. Much that we know about Jupiter has come from unmanned space probes. That is in 1973. Pioneer 10 flew within 81,000 miles of Jupiter's cloud tops, and it sent more than 500 photographs back to our Earth. Which one? Pioneer 10, who sent photographs of Jupiter back to our Earth. How many photographs? More than 500 photographs. After that, Voyager 1 flew away Jupiter in 1979, and the spacecraft Galileo began to orbit Jupiter in late 1995, sending back beautiful, colorful and detailed images of the planet until it finished its orbit in the year 2003. Scientists believe that studying of Jupiter and its moons may help us. How it helps us? It may help us to learn about the early history of the Earth. They want to know about the Earth, so they are just studying about Jupiter. The more we understand other planets in our solar system, the better we will understand and appreciate our own planet. Thank you.